What's going on, everybody? Pop Principal here with another Funko Pop review. And today we have Magneto from X-Men 97. Now, this isn't the first edition. This is essentially the second version of Magneto from X-Men 97. Due to the absence of Professor X for over 90% of the show, as far as with the team, Magneto kind of filled that role, stepped in, and became the leader of the X-Men, which was pretty cool to see. I don't think we've ever saw any type of animated or live action version of Magneto leading the X-Men, so that was pretty cool to see. And yeah, this is a comic book accurate. Sorry about it's going crazy outside, so if you hear that, just pay it no mind. This is a portrayal from the comics as well, not just the animated series. So it was pretty cool to see that come to life, even though it was animated. Maybe they'll do it in live action, but I don't know how much of these designs would look good in the live action version. It's more like a stylized and time period to kind of really understand, in my opinion. So, but it is a dope suit. I love this Magneto suit. Drastically different from what we've come accustomed to see Magneto in, which is the helmet and the armor, in the cape is typically what we see him in. So to see him like this, really cool, really, really cool. So with that being said, let's get right into an out-of-box look. And here we have an out-of-box look at Magneto. And it is a drastic difference from what we typically see him in. It is the big M on his chest or abdomen, however you want to say it, is a nice touch. Seeing him use the magnetic powers coming out of his hand also is pretty cool. The all white hair, which we all know he has it. I think pretty much every iteration of Magneto that we've seen, you see that weathered gray white hair. So that's a very nice touch. And you see the aging around the eyes as well. So the onesie or bodysuit, however you want to call it, I like it. You see the pink stripes going down the side. And, of course, you got to throw the cape on. And I believe there is a hood on that cape, but I don't know if we ever actually saw him wear it. It was always off. So this is dope to me. I love this suit. And I'm not sure if we'll ever see it again or what he'll actually look like in the season 2 and seasons moving forward, but at least we got to see him in this suit at least once and portray a different role per se, rather than just being an outright antagonist. Not really an anti-hero, I should say. I don't know if we can call him really a villain, but yeah, one of my favorite X-Men characters for sure. I mean, how can you not want to see Magneto and his storyline and his kids and the whole 9 yards, and how they all play bigger roles in the X-Men universe is all very nice. He's one of the pillars of the X-Men. Without him, half the story isn't as good as it could be as far as overall story, because most of the antagonists or villains are kind of on Magneto's side. So it's very nice looking pop. Definitely worth grabbing. We have not seen a version like this before, so definitely will be nice to add to the collection. So with that being said, let's get right into a comparison shot. And here we have a comparison shot of both versions of the X-Men 97 Magneto. As you can see, 2 totally different designs. And I believe the first one came out a really long time ago. I forget when exactly it was, but it was a while ago, and it was before the actual show aired. So, and I don't even remember us seeing him in this suit. Maybe I don't know if it was at the end of the series or maybe in the beginning. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember exactly the chronological order of how these suits were worn in this or portrayed in this series, but the We have a traditional, and then we have the non-traditional. Like I said before, they're very different. Some things are similar, like the cape, but that's pretty much it. So if you guys are interested, definitely grab this. Wait a little longer. You'll probably find a hell of a deal on all the Funko retailers. So with that being said, let's get into another comparison shot. And here we have a comparison shot of all of the Wave 2 X-Men 97 pops. I think this is a nice collection, but I would also like to see Cable, Sunspot, who else? Morph, Wolverine, of course. Hell, they got to do another wave. We need 4 more, at least. I would and then I would be satisfied. But they got to give us a Sunspot with the chase of him with his powers being activated. I feel like that would be appropriate, but who knows? So if you are interested, these are available. Be on the lookout for all your Funko retailers. And yeah, with that being said, like, subscribe, tune in to the next video. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Pop Principal out.